Good afternoon, morning, or evening. I am the Mainly Digger. This video has nothing to do with metal detecting, unfortunately. I wish it did. I do have a video coming out shortly, soon, whenever I get more video, about metal detecting in a new spot, new place. An old place, but new. You guys haven't shown it to you. Anyway, this video is about something I bought for electronics work or working on electronics. It is a workstation. I bought it for a soldering workstation. But it can be used for, I'm guessing, for fly fishing. I don't really tie flies. Who's dyslexic? Anyway, but I know a lot of people who do, and the person who doesn't tie flies, think this would be great. It has a flashlight, a magnifying glass, and a whole bunch of arms. And the issue is that I was soldering something and I was using this guy. Works perfect, mostly. I didn't have enough arms. I didn't have, I was there holding the soldering gun, soldering iron, the solder, and in my other fingers, a wire, while it, this was holding on to other stuff. So I was like, I need something different. I need something that'll work. And something inexpensive, cheap. And I found it, and there's other versions of it. There's other variations. The name's hard to say. I say it once in here. It is by NEWACALIX. NEWACALIX. I had to go on YouTube and look it up. It's probably not even how you pronounce it or say it, but it's awesome. I mean, it's idiot proof, really. It comes with all the tools that you need. I was impressed, and what I didn't expect is it's very mobile. The flashlight that's attached to it and it's like most newer flashlights, and this is kind of cool. This is new to me, is that it can be charged by a USB port. The USB port, I suppose is the wrong word. I don't know. Anyway, but you can also charge this, or it has a USB toggle attachment to it. So you plug it into a USB port and it charges either by your computer, power bank, or outlet, whatever. It's just cool. Very mobile, inexpensive, cheap. And it's interesting. So here's my video and my review. Good morning, evening, or afternoon. Today I'm going to put this stand together, or helping hands. It is by NEWACALIX. I think I said that correctly or pronounced that correctly. If not, my apologies. I plan on putting this together, or a version of that. These are all the pieces that came with it, not to include this glue stick that I just picked up and use as a pointer. This is the metal base plate, flashlight, which, as you can see, I am currently in my basement. The magnifying glass, legs or arms, however you want to call it, and clips to hold stuff together, clamps, whatever you want to say. Anyway, so these are all the pieces that were in the box, and I bought this because I like soldering and working on different electronic parts and pieces. I do a lot of drone work, if you haven't watched my videos before. I do a lot of work with GoPros and anything electronic, really, because I like working on electronics, even if I just take them apart. But here's all the stuff that goes with it. I'm going to put it together and see if it, fits my standards, which are probably really low. So, reviewing this, and my first thoughts before even putting this together is I wanted something that was magnetic. And this might be my fault because I just was like, cool, and bought it. Thinking I was buying something magnetic. I didn't really read the description or details. Sometimes I'm like that, whatever. And it's not, the base plate's not magnet. Not a real big issue. Another thing I noticed while we're getting into the minor details. Oh, that's kind of cool. It's USB. I just noticed that you can charge this using USB. And that's kind of a newer thing, or at least I think from what I've seen, it's newer. And it's kind of cool is flashlights that can be USB charged instead of battery charged. So this is something else I noticed. So little flashlight, loved it. Kind of why I need more light down in my basement, in my dungeon. And so I turned it on. Fairly bright light, cool. Tried to turn it off. Oh, dimmer light. But then, what the heck? Like, I don't understand why that needs to happen. It's a cool flashlight. Maybe there's like just throw a flashlight in there, whatever. But anyway, kind of cool. I mean, you can use a flashlight for other things. So putting these in is pretty easy. Assembling this helping hands station and device is pretty much idiot proof. You just pop it in there and twist. See, I'm doing it with one hand. So another minor complaint that I have, it doesn't come with instructions. Not a real big deal, but would have been nice to have. So cool thing, or something you should know, is this is the back of the flashlight, which twists off, and you expose the USB port. Expose is the wrong word. I don't know. Anyway, but you can also charge. This is a power bank. I put it in the wrong way. Huh. There you go. Let's see. You can use it as a charger or as a battery. It's that flash thing. That's flash thing's gonna bug me anyway. And once I get it out, you screw this into that, which I'm going to do now. Something to mention too is this plastic ring. It's either waterproof or water resistant. It doesn't say anything about that, but that's what that ring is, and I think that's pretty cool. I think the whole USB charging thing for a flashlight is an amazing idea. Another thing to mention is that I put all these in by hand, but if you open everything up and look at everything first, you'll find that there's a wrench that comes with it to use to tighten the bottoms, which I'm going to do. And I've already put this in there. I just left the wrapping on because I don't want to get it scratched. But to get a closer look at these, there's plastic on there, and I'm pretty sure you can take the plastic off. I don't fly ties or tie flies. Fly fishing, not really my thing, but I know people who do, and this would be a great rig for that also. So this is the project that kind of started me realizing that I needed more hands, I guess is the best way to put it. I was using this, which yes, I do drink Dunkin's. Welcome to Maine in New England. Anyway, so this is usually used for fly fishing. I got this at Martin's, which is another Maine store, secondhand store, and that's a resale store. Love Martin's. Anyway, really useful. I just didn't have enough hands or things to hold stuff with, and it was getting really apparent I needed something new. And so I started researching and found this guy for relatively cheap and easy to make, easy to, if I break it, I don't really care if I break it. And I got this cool flashlight. I love this flashlight. I will say the flashlight placement or light placement could use some work. I should have got one. They have them that have the light on the back side or bottom side of the magnifying glass.